My mother has always loved telling stories about her life. And my aunt, who still lives in a small town in Russia, even wrote a book called My Family that she typed and had bound for her children and grandchildren. But interestingly enough, she only talked about positive things, as if nothing bad ever happened to the family. So between that and what my mother told me and the stories my sister told me, I think I was able to glimpse what really happened. As Chekhov said once, if you can not write, don't. And I suppose I couldn't not write. I kept writing over the years, little bits and pieces, chapters. I just kept writing until in 2004 I took a memoir class with McCourt, and that's when the tone, that's when the voice of the memoir changed. I learned irony from him, and that's when it all congealed into A Mountain of Crumbs. My parents' generation was inspired by the revolution of 1917. They were born before the revolution. They believed that they were living in the best country in the world with equality and justice for all. It was almost their religion. My generation was different. We were born after the war, after the death of Stalin. We were overfulfilling five-year plans, and yet the stores were getting emptier. We were also told that the capitalist countries were all crumbling and rotting, but nobody was allowed to go there and verify the claim. So our generation was more disillusioned and more cynical. There was something completely captivating about the sound of English. I first heard it when I was 10, and it came from a record called Audiolingual Drills, and it was mesmerizing. It was all those rolled R's and palatalized L's, and the intonation soared at the end of sentences, and it was music to my ears. I miss my Russian friends, and I think it's because the notion of friendship in Russia is different. It's a much more it's a closer relationship, and it's much more intense. I also miss the safety of my courtyard, the 4 buildings arranged in a quad, and the eyes of windows always watching over you. What I don't miss is the system. I don't miss surly salespeople and rude bureaucrats, and I don't miss the national insanity of self-destruction. It's still going on. Binge drinking, cigarette smoking, and reckless driving without seatbelts. And when I go back there, I ask people, why do you drive without seatbelts? Why don't you wear seatbelts? And they say, oh, we're Russian. We're too tough for seatbelts.